Hi, everyone, and welcome to the 8th edition of the European Film Festival. My name is Filipa Domingues, and I will be interviewing Joao Botelho on his film, The Year of the Death of Ricardo Reis, which is the Portuguese film for this year's festival. So welcome, welcome, Joao. I almost called you Ricardo. And thank you for taking the time to chat to us.
It's okay.
So I watched your film. It was very, very incredible, especially on a technical filmmaking aspect. And I wanted to just chat to you a bit about that in terms of why you chose the style of the way you directed the film. I felt that I was watching a film that was made in that time. I thought the camera angles, the cinematography, even the sound and it felt like it was a lot of mainly studio locations. It felt very much like I was watching a film. So I just wanted to say that was very well executed, well done. And I wanted to just find out more why you chose that angle.
Most part of the film is not studio, is the houses transforming studio. Because for me, cinema is shadows and light and human beings afraid between them. And then I choose the chiaroscuro because I love Caravaggio. And the idea is to make something strange, but you can believe it. You see the film passes in 36, and the time of cinema is black and white. And I love black and white. And I'm still attached to the tradition of cinema. And you see, there are two important figures. Pessoa, for instance, was educated in Africa do Sul, in Durban. But he was a genius because at 10 years old, he translated Milton, Shakespeare, 10 years old. Then inspired by the English vorticists, he invented a lot of heteronyms, a lot of characters, different of himself. And the most known are Campos, Caeiro, and Reis. And for the heteronyms, normally you choose a day of birth, a day of death, a profession. He forgot to put the death of Ricardo Reis. Then Saramago was very clever, tried to make survive the heteronym, a fake man, survived to the death of a pessoa. Then he arrives in Portugal and tried to meet the creator. He's a creator. Then the idea of the novel of Saramago is a Nobel Prize. He makes a very clever novel, is to confront the creator with the creature. Okay, pessoa invented Ricardo Reis. Then he puts Ricardo Reis. They are ghosts, two ghosts. They are between, and they can love each other, like the ghost and Miss Muir. Someone who is in love with a ghost, and they are two ghosts, two men in a very difficult situation because it's a very tragic time. 36 is the beginning of the civil war in Spain, is beginning of the fascism in Portugal, and they are two great artists, and they cannot be comfortable with those times. Then they speak in literature and confrontation and feelings, sentiments, and the way I put the cinema is only film the essential. Only film. The words for me are characters, like the characters. What they say. The text for me is more important than themselves. I like artists. The artists for me are the things he created, not themselves. But in this case, Saramago invented a very interesting year. He collected all the events in Portugal, in the world, day by day, during 9 months. And it was incredible stuff for me to work. And then I put lights, I put shadows, and I put confrontation between them. And I like fixed shots. I like the way we film in silent movies. They are very more honest than today. Today we make 3,000 shots. We cannot see one. You make 5,000 sounds. You cannot hear nothing. When you see a painter like Cézanne, you have to be there half an hour, not 1 second. And then the way I film is to try to, the people can see an abstraction, also they know that it's fake, but the truth, that what they feel when they saw and listened that is the truth in the spectator, not in the screen. The screen is fake.
Yeah. Well, you pulled that off very well. Did you? I mean, I was actually captivated a lot about the style of the filmmaking. Did you have to? How much research did you go into? It seems like a lot of research went into every single shot. The lighting, because you said a lot of it was shot on location, but to me it felt almost like studio. So it's quite amazing that you pulled that off.
Even when I shoot outside in the nature, I shoot outside like a studio.
Yeah,
I want that people can see when the light comes. What is the light? What is the shadow? What is the personage? What is they are artificial all the time. All the time. I think you reach, because I love theater. The theater is fake, but you can cry. In the opera, you have a woman of 60 years old, 100 kilos. She can, if she can represent or sing very well, you can cry. That is fake. I love the truth when I start with fake things. I show every time that you are seeing a representation, not the life. Cinema is not life, it's a representation of the life. Then you must show to the people that you are seeing and listen to something I choose. Cinema is always a point of view. If someone, another filmmaker, make a film about that book, they make a different movie, I assure you. 10 people, 10 movie makers with same text make 10 movies different. Then cinema is not the story, it's the way you shoot the story. Yeah, cinema is the way you shoot. It's not when it happens, how it happens, how you film. That the idea is not the style, is the way you can choose the things you love. Yeah, it's not life.
No, well, you executed that very well, and I agree with you. Yeah, if you give that script to anyone else, it would look completely different. You wouldn't even know it's the same film. So, but what originally, I mean, this is a very different film to your. I see you've done documentaries and I see you also working on a TV series. What
with my age, I have 72 already. I have made 40 movies.
Yes, yeah.
A lot of movies, lot. They are very different. Everyone is different because each team must have a different treatment.
Well, what attracted you?
I make comedies. I make not westerns because they are no horses now, no cowboys. But I'll make a lot of different movies. The next movie I shoot, I'm in the editing, is a musical. They sing. Oh, wow. They are about an artist, but they sang opera and trance and a lot of fantastic things they sang. And it's different. It's artificial. And I love this. And I make documentaries. But my documentaries are always a lot of fiction inside. I pick actors, two actors, and I put in the locations, and you want to see what happens. Is that the way?
No, that's a lot I think a lot of people don't even understand that. But yeah, I mean, even documentaries, it's still a point of view, and you're still guiding the audience to feel something. So
even the news in television, I think.
yes, yeah,
You choose. Okay.
Yeah. So, but what attracted you to make this film, this particular film, especially maybe now at this time in 2021? You know, where this kind of film probably hasn't. Well, a film like this would just definitely stands out. You know, so I just wanted to know what made you at this point of your career make this film.
Because now we are in strange days. There are a lot of populism, that a new fascism appears, and is very contemporary, the text, even written in the 80s, and the action passes in 36, but you are near the same dangers.
Yes.
There are a lot of new populism, new fascism who appears, and you must pay attention. You must be, I know cinema don't learn a lot of things, but learn cinema to the people. But you must put someone not comfortable with the times. The cinema must agitate people. Inquietation, not consolation. Put some 10% of the brain, at least.
Yeah.
90% of emotion, but that 10% of brain, of thoughts. Because we have to learn, young people, that the things are not so easy that they think.
Yeah.
Now the fake news,
yes.
the head of the children and the rubbish that are inside. There are 10% that they are very beautiful in iPhones, but 9% are rubbish, are stupid things, are fake things, are alienation things. And cinema must agitate something. Okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, thank you for your interpretation of that. I noticed in the film actually that there was one line where he says that they will never publish fake news. And that immediately got me. And I thought, oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah. But one quick last question before we go.
Okay.
What is the peacock at the end? I was curious about the peacock.
You know, heaven for people who lives black and white is on color. Okay. It's a bird of the paradise.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
I love you. Bye.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.